Testing. Yeah. Can we get a little love here? Can we do that? A little bit of love here. All right. Get out the way. Hey, people, how you doing? My name is Tim Black. Welcome to the Tim Black Show. Glad you can make it to the show. Glad you're tuned in. What's up? Tim Black's Wolfpack in the house. Everybody accounted for. Don't nobody move. Nobody get hurt. All right. Let me go check, make sure my people on Facebook can hear me loud and clear real quickly. Quick. Quickity, quick. Facebook peoples. Hey, Facebook, how you doing? Rose Wade, I see you shining. Robert Hughes, what's up? Dolores Pierce and Harvey Lewis and Jasmine Hilly. And Gene, what's up, Gene? What's going on, man? Leslie, that's right. Keep your stars until you're ready to send them. Stars. We got stars, y'all. We got stars. Neil Madero. Hey, how you doing, Neil Madero? Hey, Veronica Morin, Julie Pulley, George Scheller, and Leanne Williamson, Jessica Cloud. How y'all doing? Sarah, I see you, Sarah Corbin, and Andrea. Glad you guys could be here. They got a new thing on Facebook. It's called Stars. I'm going to try one. I don't know how they work. Send stars and some send stars things, guys. So if you have the option, try to send it. Something about stars, guys. Oh, so these are like super chats. You can send me stars if you like the show. All right? Send stars. Facebook people. All right, so let's go to YouTube and make sure the YouTube people can hear us. All right, YouTube peoples. All right, we got YouTube people in the house. We got Holly and Jilly and Cece and Farrell and D Street and Jilly and Scott and Karen and Bob for the kids. Got to do it for the kids. Brad Bloom and Kelly. Thank you for being here. Mike, Kang, Anasha, Brian Crosby, my friend, Steven and Karen and Cody and Christy. Laura's in the house. Love you, Laura. How you doing, sis? My man is in the house. Dave from Stone Mountain doing the moderating. Gary Webb. Is Eli in the house? What's up, Eli? And shout out to Rev Maria. Rev Marie's in the house. Brad Bloom's in the house. Woo! Fan Forever's commenting. And we're good. Tatiana's in the house and Kendall Jack. He's here. What's up, Eli? How you doing, man? Good to see you, my brother. Met Eli in person, man. Eli's a cool guy. He's a real cool guy, man. It's my brother. All right, Rennie. What's up, Rennie and Al? You guys ready for the show, Joe Famous? Come on, Johnson. All right, I'm ready for it if you're ready for it, man. Now, just remember, objects may be closer than they appear. F your feelings. And the revolution will not be televised, but it will be live streamed right here on the Tim Black Show. So I want you to know you got to be able to fight for your cornbread. Hold on. Let's give it up real quick, guys. Hold on. I have to give it up for the amazing guests that we've had on this show in the last few days, the last week, last couple of weeks. I mean, ever since the day after Christmas, I've been kind of doing my thing. Come on now. Come on. Give me some love now. Give me some love. Who's bringing it to you? All right? Now, I know there's some other folks out there, but I'm talking about what we do here. December 26th, we had Senator Nina Turner on the show, and she tore it down. That's right. We let it breathe for a little while after that, didn't we? Then we came back with none other than Ben Cohen, co-founder of Ben & Jerry's, national co-chair of the Bernie Sanders campaign, right here. If you are a Patreon member of $5 or more, you can watch. You probably watched it early. but it'll be officially released tomorrow. So if you missed it, don't worry, it's going out. But I got to give my people something on Patreon. They got to get something. Join Patreon, get early releases. Okay, guys? But if you were on YouTube at the time I did it, you already, well, I didn't do it live. I don't do it live. We're pre-recording a lot of the interviews now, guys. It makes it easier to get people to be on the show because everybody can't be here when we do shows. After that, guys, and plus interviews don't deal with shows. Like our shows are separate. So we have a show even on the day we have an interview. But to even sweeten the deal, today, National Surrogate for the Bernie Sanders Campaign 2020, none other than Philip Agnew in the house. I'm just saying, like, what? We are killing it, Wolfpack. This is a combination effort. Do you understand what I'm saying? You trust me. You empower me to go out and try to do the best job I can do. Okay, so this is a combination effort. Nothing gets big, nothing great, nothing big, nothing good gets done alone. I'm trying to tell you. So we've been doing some great work. I say we, I mean us, Wolfpack. We are doing this. We're bringing people to the platform. Okay, and it's amazing. And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep the momentum up. I'm not going to stop. Look, we're in talks with Dr. Cornel West. We're in talks with several other people that you want me to talk to, that you want to see on this show, that you want to have intimate conversations with. So I'm so glad to be able to bring that to you. I'm so glad to be able to do that, and I feel so comfortable in my own skin. I'm not daunted by any conversation. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing when you know where you're from, you know where you're going, you know who you are. It's a beautiful thing when you know what you're doing it for. It's a beautiful thing. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. All right, so let's go to tonight's show, man. Thank you, guys. Now, we do a different format now, guys. What we do is in the middle of the show, I'll go check Super Chats. So I'm going to check Super Chats and read some Super Chats off in the middle and at the end, okay? Because I want people to get their voices heard. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday's Freedom Friday where you call up. Today I got 3 stories that I want to run through, but there's really 4 stories, but I'm going to combine 2 of them because they go together like a puzzle piece. Guys, you won't believe how great things are. This news cycle is something else. Now, I know if you're a casual watcher of the cable media, all you know is that Donald Trump they're having a trial about impeachment in the Senate. And I know that's what's been clogging the airways, but there's been other things going on, things from a progressive standpoint that we need to talk about, things that are important to us as a community of people who understand enough is going to happen to Donald Trump in this impeachment hearings. We understand that there's a money grab at play. That understands it's just a distraction from all the other issues going on. I'd like to start today's show at the top with Tulsi Gabbard suing Hillary Clinton. Yeah, I'm talking about it. I want to talk about this because this is something else. Now, Hillary Clinton's been making the news lately because she's been running about the mouth. She's been talking. She has a Hulu special. I haven't watched a single solitary second of it and don't encourage you to do so either. She also gave an interview to The Hollywood Reporter where she slammed Bernie Sanders, said he was unlikable, as if she could be a judge of anything regarding likeness, likability, or fondness of any sort. She was so disliked, even as First Lady, Secretary of State, and a senator, she couldn't beat a reality show star. And she wants to tell us about likability. I think not. Ladies and gentlemen, I think not. That's like somebody with no taste buds want to tell you what you should order for dinner. I think not. Lord have mercy. I got a clip of Tulsi Gabbard explaining why she's suing Elizabeth. I have a clip of Tulsi Gabbard telling us why she's suing Hillary Clinton, and then we'll talk about it.
I will not stand quietly by as Hillary Clinton or anyone else tries to smear my character and my loyalty and dedication to serving our country. And I've filed a lawsuit against her for that defamation to hold her accountable.
Okay, so Tulsi Gabbard explaining that she feels that this is something she has to do on a matter of principle because Hillary Clinton is so brazen. Hillary Clinton is so horribly volatile, so heinous that she would do this to anyone. So she has to stand up not only for herself, but for all the other Americans who could be slandered or bashed or have their careers or their reputations tarnished by Hillary Clinton. I got a couple of different takes on this. There's one from the Atlantic, one from the Hill. Let's start with let's go with the Hill for 200, Johnson, because we've been on the Hill before. So we'll start with them. Tulsi Gabbard explains her decision to sue Hillary Clinton. They can do it to anybody. That's the title of the article. Now remember, Tulsi didn't write the article. Someone from the Hill wrote it by the name of Justin Wise. What's up, Jess? Jess says, he said that Representative Tulsi Gabbard said she filed a defamation lawsuit against Hillary Clinton because the former Secretary of State tried to destroy her reputation by suggesting that she is a Russian asset. If Hillary Clinton and her allies can successfully destroy my reputation, even though I'm a war veteran and a sitting member of Congress, then they can do it to anybody. I will not allow the blatant effort to intimidate me and other patriotic Americans into silence go unchallenged. In the defamation lawsuit filed Wednesday in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, Gabbard alleged that Clinton's remarks smeared her political and personal reputation. Lawyers for Gabbard also alleged that Clinton's characterizations of Gabbard served as retribution for the Congresswoman's decisions to endorse Senator Bernie Sanders during the 2016 Democratic presidential primary. Gabbard is claimed to have suffered damages that exceed more than $50 million. In response to the lawsuit, Clinton spokesman Nick Murrow said, "That's ridiculous, Johnson." Gabbard's allegations zero in on comments Clinton made while appearing on the podcast hosted by former presidential Obama 2008 campaign manager David Plouffe. In October, as she discussed the upcoming 2020 election, Clinton suggested that Republicans were grooming a presidential candidate, for a third-party bid. She also claimed that the candidate had become a favorite of the Russians. She's the favorite of the Russians. They have a bunch of sites and bots and other ways of supporting her so far, and that's assuming Jill Stein will give it up. She might not, because she's also a Russian asset, Clinton said, referring to the 2016 presidential candidate, Jill Stein. Okay, fine, good, whatever. Fine. Let's see what the Atlantic has to say. Just a little bit of it. Listen a little bit. Tulsi Gabbard sues for attention. That's the title of it. Tulsi Gabbard sues for attention. Johnson. Tulsi Gabbard today filed a defamation lawsuit against Hillary Clinton in federal court. The basis for that suit is a comment Clinton made to the former Obama campaign manager. We already read it. All things stand. It's hard to take seriously Gabbard's feeling of affront. Gabbard is herself one of the most vituperative people in U.S. politics. She replied to Plouffe's podcast with a multi-part tweet that opened, "Great, thank you." And Hillary Clinton, you, the queen of warmongers, embodiment of corruption, the personification of darkness, of rot that has sickened the Democratic Party. Her lawsuit brims with rhetoric far more malignant than anything Clinton said about the unnamed person to David Plouffe. It's even harder to take seriously the legal merits of Gabbard's case. Gabbard is a public figure. To win a defamation lawsuit, she would have to first prove that Clinton's comment referred to her, then prove that Clinton's statement was both false and malicious, that Clinton knew it to be false, or else recklessly disregard its falsity. The case seems unlikely to survive half a minute in legal proceedings. Much of Gabbard's complaint reads less like a legal argument than a stump speech. All right. So now that we know both sides of the story, we get the fors and against regarding Tulsi Gabbard. I'll just say this. I find it very difficult to feel any sympathy for Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, you know, I had you hanging there, didn't I, Johnson? Yeah, I had you hanging. Ghost of sawdust hairline. I know the ghost of sawdust hairline guy is floating about. Well, how can I say this, guys? Hillary Clinton is such a repugnant individual, such a fire starter, such a racist bigot who planted stories about Obama, circulated imagery of Obama in African garb, played on the xenophobia surrounding his name being Obama, Hussein Obama. Tried to manipulate that. Then we got the crime bill. Then we got all the super predators. We got so much with Hillary, so much baggage. Then with Bernie, it was just more the same. She started with the Obama bros. Then she went to the Bernie bros. Anything to weaponize gender when she had a failing campaign. Those in the media refrain from calling it what it is. Hillary Clinton is a despot. She's a horrific candidate, a horrible speaker, a horrible leader, the charisma of flat, off-white paint. Though she thought she was entitled to the presidency. She ran on nothing more than I am an entitled white lady. Wow, why didn't that work? Has to be Russians. And then she has the audacity to keep coming back. So I find it very difficult. I'm looking, guys. This is me looking for an F to give about Hillary. And I just can't find an F to give about Hillary. I am looking for an F to give about Hillary Clinton's feelings. Now, I would love for Hillary Clinton to have to pay Tulsi Gabbard $50 million. I'd love for her to have to pay anybody $50 million. Really? Give up some of that dirty blood money. Get that money to Haiti. That's what I would like her to do. Yeah, I take it back. I'd rather her get that money to Haiti because I really don't feel that Tulsi Gabbard was damaged $50 million worth of anything. Okay, so that's the other side of that too. I'm sorry. I just don't believe that. And I do believe Tulsi Gabbard is doing this for attention, but I also believe all's fair in love and war, and I think that Hillary would do the same thing of giving the same opportunity. I find it sad that to say that some people will be butthurt for me to tell you actually how I feel. You want me to tell you how I feel? You want me to be like everybody else who just wants clicks and views off you? They'll just tell you whatever they think you want to hear, Johnson, whether they really believe it or not. They'll DM me how they really feel and tell me that they can't stand her, they don't believe it, they think she's inauthentic, speaking of Tulsi Gabbard. Then they'll go make videos so they can make money off of it. Well, guys, I just don't want to play that way. I didn't leave corporate America to come here and have to wear a mask and pretend. I think that Tulsi Gabbard is an expert politician. That's what I think she is. And I think she's really good at shoveling shit when need be. And I think that's what she's doing here. And it's regrettable that I have to tell you this because I know it's against my better interests and I know it's against your fragile sensibilities, but I do not believe that Tulsi Gabbard has $50 million worth of damages. In fact, I looked at it like it was a win for her when Hillary Clinton mentioned her. Didn't you guys? I mean, how many of us were sitting back going, good for you, Tulsi, this is good. She helped Tulsi. Now we want to say that she's hurt Tulsi. Not only did she hurt Tulsi, she's saying that she hurt Tulsi to the tune of $50 million. Really? Really? And no, I'm the only one that's going to say it? Why do I got to keep being the only one to tell the truth? Where's all the other truth tellers? Oh, it's truth telling of convenience. It's truth telling when you think that's what your audience wants you to say. Am I the only one who has the guts to say it? Am I the only one to tell you the truth? No, only one? All of us was saying, every progressive, supposedly progressive commentator was saying how she was handed a gift by Hillary. She was given a gift. It made her relevant for 2 seconds. And we were all applauding it. I did videos applauding it. Good you did that. That helped Tulsi. We were all happy, weren't we? Now that Tulsi's suing her, you want to go along and say, no, it also cost her $50 million and it slammed her and defamed her. Which one is it? Now, if you were one of the people, if you were not, no, let me back up. If you were one of the people, or if you were not one of the people that were saying, good for you, Tulsi, this is good for you, good for her, good for you, this is turning out great for you. If you weren't one of those people, then you can stand aside. Then I'm not talking to you. But if you were a commentator, if you were a speaker to the public, if you were supposed to be progressive, and you're not just in this for $1, if you are one of those people, and you can lie to your audience, and it pains me, man. I want to play nice with the rest of the kids, but the kids suck because they lie too much. They're politicians. My job's not to be a politician. My job is to call it as straight as I can and reveal my biases. I reveal my biases. I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter because I feel he's the best person for the job. I've said this repeatedly since 2015. But that's the only thing I have to confess. I would not come to you and say that, great job, Hillary, way to go, glad you helped Tulsi out 2 months ago, and then now act like Tulsi's damaged goods, like she's destroyed. No, it wasn't going on Breitbart. No, it wasn't throwing your party under the bus every chance you got. Why you think Bernie has to thread the freaking needle all the time? People call him cowardly, and you got Tulsi calling him out at every step, and now look at her. She's $50 million. She said she's hurt, and she's got to sue, and their life is over. It's ruined. She's been tarnished, defamed, slandered. Well, Bernie's a sitting senator. You wanted that for him. You called him a coward for not doing what she did, and now she's suing because her career is basically over, right? Which one is it, guys? I just want to know. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which scenario is real? Which scenario is fake? It can't be both. Now, we were just saying it was great that Hillary called out Bernie. Hopefully, Bernie will get a bump like Tulsi got a bump. Did she get a bump or a slump? Does Hillary's, I think she would have been hurt more if Hillary embraced her. I think Bernie would be hurt more if Hillary embraced him, not debased him. Which world are we living in? Please think very long and hard about those people that you trust, because on this one, you can't just do what you think people want you to do. Don't waste mental gymnastics doing that. Just call it straight. It doesn't mean you support Hillary. I would like for Hillary to lose all her money, end up penniless, homeless on the street, living in a tent city, her and her husband, and Uma. That's what I would like. But I don't get to get what I like. It ain't up to me. It's up to fate. Things I'm unable to answer to or speak to. A roll of the dice, the stupidity of the American public. I don't know what it is. Donor class, war profiteers, losers in high spaces and places, and back braces and body counts. I don't know. But at the end of the day, guys, I expect more. So to wrap it up and put a bow on it, guys, once again, I would love for Hillary to lose her money. I don't think this will do it. I don't think Tulsi has a shot in hell to get $50 million out of Hillary Clinton for something she said on the podcast. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'd like to see what the damages are and how did you calculate them. I happen to know a little something about slander because I attempted, I delved into it with someone whose name I will not mention in the online community, and I was told, very difficult to prove. You're a public person. You have to prove they maliciously did it. You have to prove they didn't think they were correct when they did it or when they said it. Then you have to prove you lost money. Well, how much money did you lose? Did the money go up or did it go down? Did your donations increase or decrease? We all know Tulsi's went up. Case closed, face closed. Hate me now. Go ahead, hate me, write me mail, call me a jackass. I'm really disappointed how you treated Tulsi. What I told you, what I thought. I didn't know that your patronage or your support or your likability, your fondness of my show all depended on us agreeing all the time. Next time, maybe you should tell me, you know what, screw it, just leave shit. That's what I go through. I think she benefited from Hillary talking shit. That's what I think. Sorry, that's what I believe. Not going to tell you something different because you want me to, just because you want me to. That's what I can't do it, man. You know, I did think about not even talking about it because I didn't want to lie to you guys. Sets a bad precedent. But since everyone else put out videos about it, I'm assuming they did. At least one other group did. I can tell from the looks on the faces of the thumbnails what they said. I didn't watch it. I can't stoop to such levels. Just can't, man. All right, so let's go on to the next story. How about we try? Well, how about we take a little break and we'll be right back. Oh, there you go. My name is Tim Black. You're now tuned into the most watched Black independent media news network in the country. We cover politics, we cover pop culture, we cover whatever matters in your world. If it goes down, I'm covering it. We do a show, live show, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Friday nights, we got what? A call-in show. Anybody can call in. Throughout the week, we put out little clips, short clips of important news. You don't want to miss it. Stay on top of your news. Go with a reliable source. I'm there for you. TBTV, this is where it's at. Subscribe today and remember, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. Johnson. All right. All right, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Don't worry about me, Thrasher. I appreciate it, man. I'm good. I do agree. I'm not upset that she's doing it. I'm just upset that people aren't keeping it real. Yeah. If it's for principal purposes, then people should say it's for principal purposes. But let's keep it real about the outcome. Let's keep it real about she benefited, man. Come on, man. It's not like you're going to testify in court. Why are people lying? All right, moving on to the next story. Booyah! Booyah, 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 booyah. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. So, look, the race is still going on. We don't know what's going to happen, right? We're still on pins and needles. It's been a lot of drama online, a lot of drama offline. And the conversation, it looks like it's coming down to Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden at this point, Elizabeth Warren, issues, whatever. There's a new poll. There's a new CNN poll that puts it in more perspective about what's happening as we are only a couple weeks outside of Iowa. Let's look at this video. Let's think about it. Let's talk about it. Here it is.
So not just breaking news, but breaking now is in.
We just broke it.
Right now. A brand new national poll on the 2020 race that we are releasing now. You are the first to see this. It shows Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden ahead of the pack Elizabeth Warren and Pete Buttigieg significantly now behind the frontrunners. The biggest movement definitely comes from Bernie Sanders, steadily rising since October. Joining us now, CNN political director David Chalian. And David, this poll looks different than the ones we have seen.
It does, John, because of what you said. This 7-point movement since our last poll for Bernie Sanders. And for the first time in the entirety of this campaign in CNN's national polling, Joe Biden doesn't have the lead position all to himself. There's now a shared top tier between these two frontrunners. Take a look what's behind those numbers when you look at white voters and non-white voters. This is key. Sanders there is making up some ground in Joe Biden's core strength. He is now getting to a place, you see, with 30% of non-white voters. Biden has 27% of non-white voters in this poll. This has been an overwhelming advantage for Biden throughout the entire campaign. That is no longer the case in this poll. Remember, this is one poll. We will look to see as other data come out if other polls look like it. The other thing I want to point out here is that Bernie Sanders is consolidating the liberal base. He has been battling back and forth throughout the fall with Elizabeth Warren about getting those liberals together. And if you look over time here, you see back in October, Warren had a slight edge. November, Sanders had a slight edge. December, they were about tied. Well, now Bernie Sanders has consolidated that liberal base. 33% of self-identified liberals go with him in this poll. 19% go for Senator Warren.
I have to say it explains, or might help explain, some of the things that Warren has done over the last few weeks. Electability has been very important to Democratic voters up until now. What are we seeing with that?
And it is still so now, John. Take a look at this number. 57% say they are looking for a candidate. It is more important for the Dem nominee to have a strong chance of beating President Trump than only 35% who say shares your position. We had seen a little erosion of that electability priority in December. Well, this is bouncing back. And then take a look. We asked potential Democratic voters, well, who is the person you think can defeat Donald Trump? Who has the best chance? Joe Biden still has this as a very core strength. 45% in this poll say he has the best chance to beat Trump, then 24% Sanders, 8% Warren, 7% say that about Michael Bloomberg.
I'm going to give a big shout out to Mad Wolf. Let me see if I can adjust this camera, guys. Doggone it. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize we had a problem going on. I think I know what it is. Let's see if it's... Yeah, the damn focus button. Because, Jesus. That's okay, because maybe the forces that be don't want me to put out that video, the clip about Tulsi. Probably have my channel overrun. Wow. Okay, so let's... Let's jump into this, man. We're good, I guess. Jesus. Hey guys, did you look at the chart there? The chart says some things that were kind of funny there. I didn't know that Bernie's beating old Biden with non-whites. This is something I thought was already known. Like this was already happening. We have been talking about it. I talked about it. I spoke about it. So they like to focus on older black folks, but non-whites are Latinos, blacks, Asians, Native Americans. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. When you add everybody, because everybody votes, well, Bernie's polling better. This is national. Now, this is one poll, but I've already, this was something that was already told. Maybe this poll is just now they're having to report it because it's their own polling. The other thing is Elizabeth Warren. Important point. An important point that was made about Elizabeth Warren is how much she slid. And it's true. There was a time when people, whenever they mentioned Bernie Sanders, they mentioned Elizabeth Warren as if they were the same person. I was almost expecting Elizabeth Warren to take a DNA test and say that she was 50% Bernie Sanders. But now it looks like they're totally ruled not the same person because, well, Bernie's beating her like a rug and or an egg, like an egg. 33% to 19%. Ugh. It's not good. That's not good. I think the progressives kind of made a decision about who's truly progressive, and no manner of selfie accumulation is going to change that, guys. which weren't really selfies anyway, Elizabeth. I mean, selfies something I take, like if I did this right now, like if I did this, one of these, like right now, this is. There you go. That's a selfie. Well, let me prove it to you. This is a selfie. There we go. Tim Black doing the show. Doing the show, Tim Black. That's a selfie. What you do when I say, hey, could you come get this? That's a picture. And maybe that's why it didn't work. Maybe that's why I didn't like boost you to the top of the standings in the polling, because people didn't like the fact you didn't understand what selfies were, that you weren't cool with what the young people were doing, that you just tried to co-op it and put your name on it and change it into a whole different thing just to seem cool. I don't know. Maybe that was it. Maybe it wasn't. Now, the part that's got Bernie kind of stuck is the electability angle. And there are some people who actually think that Biden is more electable. But that is largely, I believe, because the cable media won't report on Biden's horrible record. And that's the reason why it's important for Bernie Sanders to keep hammering away at things like Social Security, which, by the way, disproportionately affects the voting bloc that Biden does the best with. Older people, older seniors and older black folks. Those are the people that Biden needs the most, and those are the people that are hurt the most by anybody who would go in and cut Social Security, particularly black folks who 90% of them rely on Social Security to retire with some form of at least traces of dignity as a human being. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. Now that's part one. We're going to talk about the other part, which is excitement. Excitement's important too.
So
excited.
You're seeing all this movement from Sanders, but they still think that Joe Biden has the best chance. And so that leads us to enthusiasm. So what does it say about that?
and you know, Allison, enthusiasm is critical when you're talking about getting your supporters out. Feeling enthusiastic about your choice is a key component to that. And that right now is a Bernie Sanders category. Take a look. You'll see he's at 38% now in terms of you would be enthusiastic if Bernie Sanders was the nominee. He was at 39% in October. Look at Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren there. They've dropped since we asked this in October. Warren went from 41% now to 29%. Democrats say enthusiastic if she's the nominee. 43% in October for Joe Biden, now at 34%. So Sanders and Biden are about the same. They're competitive there within the margin of error, but we've seen drops with Biden and Warren on this, and Sanders is holding steady.
Now, I know, David, you were very careful whenever talking about the head-to-head matchups with President Trump in a poll this early on. It is
Yeah. People are pretty excited about a potential Bernie Sanders presidency. I like it too. It is exciting. Actually, some real change might happen, not just camouflage or nice words or bubbly rhetoric that makes you feel good. Tuck your kids in. People have good feelings about a future that in reality is bleak as hell. So real change is what people are looking for in some demonstrable fashion. It's real, that's tangible, that touches their lives. And Bernie Sanders is the best opportunity for that to happen. So, yeah, that's something to be excited about as opposed to Elizabeth Warren with this excitability that's not there. The enthusiasm's not there. It's going the wrong direction while Bernie Sanders is basically where it always was, pretty steady Eddie. So, there are other things that happen, other things that have been happening that I've taken notice of. For instance, this is pretty cool. This happened. South Carolina elected official now backing Sanders over Biden. That's right. That happened. There is a Dowell Myers told the Associated Press on Wednesday that she was making the change in part because she values what she sees as Sanders' strength in being able to go toe-to-toe with President Donald Trump. It's important stuff, man. Important stuff. It says, here goes a statement that Dowell Myers made. I looked at that and I thought, he's right, said Myers, a black woman first elected to the Richard County Council in 2016. He's unafraid and he's unapologetic. I like the fact that he's willing to fight for a better America, for the least, the fallen, and the left behind. Wow. In December, Myers, a corporate lawyer in Columbia, was among more than a dozen South Carolina officials to endorse Biden. Wow. But she changed her mind. It was a compromise choice, she said. I didn't find anyone's candidacy electrifying, but I did find Joe Biden's candidacy to be reassuring in a sort of normal American kind of way. But over the ensuing weeks, Myers said she started to feel that Biden's candidacy, while familiar and perhaps comfortable, wasn't going to be enough to inspire the young voters whom she sees as necessary to a Democratic general election win. Oh, my goodness gracious. The quarterback is toast. What if others start coming out and I'm doing my Andrew Yang hand impressions? What if these things happen? What if more people come out and then we have a coalescence of new voters who want change, something real and tangible? It could happen. And they could start rapidly leaving the ship of Biden, which is sinking. Help me. Help me. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool, guys. Real cool. Yeah, let's see if it'd be cool. All right. So we'll see what happens, guys. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. One thing did go on, though, I thought was pretty cool. I don't know if it's going on. It's a possibility that this is going on. It's a possibility that we could win the South. We could win the South. That's right. Could happen. It's looking good, looking possible. Win the South. I just did the interview I did with Philip Agnew, national surrogate for the Bernie Sanders campaign, campaigning right now. Could happen. So, there are some things that are going on that are kind of crazy, guys. The polling data is amazing. What's going on? There's some shifts in the polls and the polling. And remember, guys, these are snapshots. These are never definitive. Things change. You can never ask everyone. There are a lot of people that never get asked. I've never been polled in my life, okay? Ever. So that's something, right? What about you? Anybody ever polled you for an election? So, ask everybody. And they can't ask, in the primary, they don't ask swing voters, people who voted Republican last because they don't have any idea that you're even thinking about voting Democrat, and they don't ask independents. So, and they can't ask first-time voters because they don't have them yet. So they don't know who they are. So, or disaffected voters who never vote. So they kind of look at the names and people who voted last time, who voted Democrat, and then they kind of sift through that shit and they go, oh, okay. That's like, 0.2% or -4% of, I don't know. They hardly ask anybody. Suppose based on a very limited amount of people. That's the point I'm trying to make, okay? But we got to have something to talk about because we like to talk. And this is something, it might mean something, okay? But it's just a snapshot in time, even if they are accurate. That being said, Mayor Pete is not doing so well, guys. Now, I know. It's sad news. Don't get mad at me. Don't cry. We got people right now, all these progressives, thinking about ending it all. Saying bye-bye, cruel, cruel world. Mayor Pete ain't doing well. Don't take your lives. Chill. It'll work it out. Things get better. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Yeah, Pete's not doing so well, and you would have never thought it. I mean, I'm surprised that a guy as authentic as Pete Buttigieg isn't doing better as time goes on. I'm surprised that a guy who's been so forthcoming and honest, ethical, is having a hard time in the polls now that the time's gone on and people are starting to get to know him better. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm totally shocked. I can't believe it. I'm clutching my pearls. My hair is standing on end. I'm riveted to the bone. My eyes are dancing and my feet is happy. I'm amazed. I'm overly anxious. I'm about to fall out. I'm so excited. I'm so shocked. I'm sorry. Nah, man, I'm not shocked at all. I'm glad it's happening, Johnson. What you expect to happen? Look at this guy up here, riveting the audience with his speeches.
By having better hands guided by better values on those pulleys and levers of American government. So can I look to you to spread that sense of hope to those that you know? Come on.
That wasn't bad at all. Sometimes you got to ask people to clap for you when you make speeches. Sometimes you got to tell people to clap. It's a normal thing when you got to tell people to clap. It's not cringy about having to tell people that part was supposed to be good. You should have liked it. He's not the only one who had a problem, exciting voters. Someone else who ran in 2016 had a problem with the same thing, and he got his butt beat to a pulp too. You might remember this guy. Had the same problem as Pete.
I think the next president needs to be a lot quieter, but send a signal that we're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
Yeah, that guy lost too. He had to tell people to clap. He got smashed too. Just like Pete. Yeah, Pete's not doing so well. He's not doing so hot. Here goes a picture of how well he's doing in the polling. It's not exactly going in the direction that people would deem as positive. Here goes the poll, the Emerson poll, January 21st through the 23rd. Yeah, here it goes. Biden, Sanders, Warren, and Yang. Andrew Yang and Bloomberg are besting Pete Buttigieg. Pete Buttigieg getting beat like a rug by Yang. And look, guys, I want to make this clear. I want to make something perfectly clear. I want to make sure it's crystal clear, as you can see through it and everything. I'm not surprised that Yang's beating Pete. Yang's likable. Yeah, Yang is a likable guy. He's fun. He talks like regular people. He's good on his feet. He doesn't beg for applause. If that was Yang who told a joke that didn't go over, he'd just keep talking or he'd make fun of himself. He wouldn't look at you like, I'm going to send the people to kill you. He wouldn't be like, I'm mad at you, like, are you dummies? You should know to laugh at the thing I did. Or you're not moved by my robotic self. No, Pete would have Yang would have just moved on and made it fun and not made it awkward. Yeah, because say what you want to say about Andrew Yang. He's a real person. He's had real friends. Not like Pete who hang around with Mark Zuckerberg. Fake friends. Fake. So yeah, I'm not surprised that Yang's beating Pete. It's sad for Pete, considering the fact that Pete has all this experience in politics. Old Mayor Pete. He's so experienced. How could he get passed by Andrew Yang? Yang's just been a businessman. And the truth is, Pete doesn't have a lot of experience in anything except working at McKinsey and Company for questionable candidates who rape and pillage hardworking folks like yourself, and me, us, And there's really nothing that interesting about Pete. All the languages he speaks, who cares? Go F yourself. That's, I only need to know how to tell you to go F yourself in one language, Pete. American. Electorate. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of cool. I got a clip of Andrew Yang talking. Man, we'll show it. What the hell?
President of the United States, Mr. Andrew Yang. And so great to see. Look at this. What is this? A kind of bleacher arrangement. I love it. Feels very comfortable. Hello, Muscatine. It's fantastic to be here. President, most of you know that because you saw the TV ads, no?
See how Andrew Yang came out? It's all bouncy. He's having a good time up there, man. He enjoying himself. Walked over, started interacting with the crowd, doing a little crowd work. It's like a stand-up comedian. Pete's like a laid-down liar. Pete's not standing up, and he's not a comedian. He's not doing it. He's boring, and he's untrustworthy. He's boring, and his policies are not interesting. All right, so let's go to Super Chat, see what anybody got to say besides me. I'm doing a lot of talking. I was supposed to check these earlier, didn't I? Sorry, guys. I'm sure this thing is lit, man. These people, I'm sure it's lit. Rodney said, hey, I'm a new member. What's up, Rodney? Welcome to the Tim Black Wolfpack, Rodney. Thank you for joining. Ruth says, I finally caught Tim Black live. Been trying to do this for months. But my health problems prevent me from doing so, Tim. For truth, love you, bro. I love you back, Ruth. And I'm so sorry that you were missing the show. But I'm so glad you made it, and I hope you feel better. And we got love for you. Thank you so much. Dan said, Stars, how about them Black and Latino college kids? True that. You know what I'm saying? True that. And let's get some of that debt off their asses. Let's get some of that debt off them, right? The Daily Dope Show. We fucking love Tim Black. Thank you, Daily Dope Show. I love you back, Daily Dope. Thank you for supporting this show. Thank you for being here, tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Guys, check out the Daily Dope Show. Ruth says, Tim, do you feel the Democratic Party will go into overdrive during the primary to defeat him? Yes. Yes, they will. Similar to how the Republican Party tried to go into overdrive to defeat Donald Trump. But I think that Bernie will overcome. What will progressives do if the Democrats are successful in a mission to defeat him? I worry for Bernie's sake. I don't know. We cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't know. We've never been here before. I've never been through this before. But I don't think the solution is to not do anything, and I don't think the solution is to stay home. Like some people are saying, it's kind of horrible idea. Like there's so much on the table. Social Security, housing, healthcare, all these things on the table. And there are people like, I'm not going to vote. I'm like, okay. Well, you shouldn't be able to get healthcare when we get it. You shouldn't be able to get Social Security when we get it. You shouldn't be able to get child care when we get it. I'm joking. You should. You should get it. But you should. Like in principle, since you you want to abstain and you say screw the country, screw everything, screw people that are hurting more than you're hurting. Screw them. Screw them. But in the way this, that's not true. You shouldn't be, you shouldn't get it, but you should get it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the comment. B4 says, not you. I'm talking about those people, not you. Not you, Ruth. I'm talking about those people. B4 says, DNC is in full panic. Obama really planning to speak out against Bernie. I hope he do. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's my point, bro. That was my point. If Obama speaks out against Bernie, it helps Bernie with a lot of people. What you gonna do? You make lemonade out of the lemons, right? That's what I felt that Shorty did. I felt that Mrs. Gabbard did that. That's what you do. I thought that's what she did. Now people act like that's not what she did. I know. I hate Hillary too. I'm just saying. I can't stand Hillary either. Okay. Going on. Michael J. What about the fact that this smears last forever? Sure, bumped up her polls, but the election's over in a few months. Tulsi said she's not running. She left Congress. She's not going for re-election. She's not going for re-election, man. She quit. She quit, bro. It means nothing. Hey, if someone says you're not a good player to play with on the basketball team, but you quit basketball, I mean, I don't know, write a couple books and make a couple movies. I mean, Tulsi's a freaking superstar, dude. What are you talking about? Like, she's a star. She's literally a star. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think that Tulsi could do anything she wants to do in this world, like, pretty much. Like, that's what I think. All right. Man, well, Tim, your camera. Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. Thank you, man. Misty and Corey impressions. What? Oh, all right. Wow. This is amazing. Hi, everyone. My name is Cory Booker. I haven't been here in such a long time. This is great. I am the former mayor of Newark, and now I'm hosting the Tim Black Show. Did I tell you my girlfriend's name is Rosario Dawson? Yeah. And I'm a vegan, and I don't like progressives. I used to champion for stop and frisk for all the blacks in Newark. Yeah. Spartacus, because we need more love. I wish Hillary Clinton said something bad about me. If she had, I'd still be in this race. Yeah. But she didn't. I don't got any luck. Speaking of luck, my mom and dad, the only reason why they got married is they knew a man would co-sign for them a house because they were black and a mixed couple. America, so we got problems, the original sin of American slavery. Without it, or with it, you wouldn't have Cory Booker. And I need more love. Oh, Lord, I need more love. Spartacus. Donald Trump is an existential threat. But we got to do more than just defeat Donald Trump. Donald Trump may be the floor, but he's not the ceiling. Speaking of the ceiling, I'm a vegan. My girlfriend's name is Rosario Dawson. And she did a movie where she danced on the ceiling. And when she was dancing on the ceiling, I was there. I was there at Newark. It's the mayor of Newark, a really big, big city where a lot of blacks and Latinos live. And there was a guy named Mudbone. And Mudbone was a bad boy. He was a bad dude. He liked smoking reefers. And I had to live next to him. I lived there in that housing project with the roaches and the rats. And the unkept, unclean women and boys. They took my money. They took my wheels off my car many a time, but I did it because I'm Spartacus. I want to move somewhere safe. I need more love. Amen says, much love from Iowa, Tim. Keep all eyes on the caucus. We can't allow the rigging from the get-go. I feel you. Extra plane. Bernie keeps rising because movement isn't stuck in D.C. True that. True that. Make a thing says, we'll call it the ghost of Buttigieg. The ghost of Buttigieg. That was cringy as hell, wasn't it? That was embarrassing. Please clap for me. Clap for me. Clap for me. Princess Queen says Mayo Pete has 4% black support allegedly. 4%? Get out of here. BS. That ain't true. 4? Tulsi Gabbard has 1. Yeah. You're going to need more than that. Hell, we got to beat Biden. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something, y'all. Boy, they get mad at me, man. You know what? I'm unbought, I'm unbossed, and also unreasonably crazy when I'm up here, aren't I? Bad Mama Jamma. Woo! What? I'm married, Bad Mama Jamma, but I like you. She said Bernie's going to tell these mothers to keep their hands off his goddamn cornbread. Yeah, love it, man. Keep doing your thing, Johnson. Much love to you, my brother. That's what's up. Feel you, I feel you. Shout out to Philip Agnew, Ben Cohen, Jerry's, Ben and Jerry's. Yo, I'm with the scoop. Ben said he didn't know how he would do it. He didn't know if it was legal. But he said if people could prove to him that they voted in a caucus, he's going to give him a free scoop, Johnson. Don't tell him I told you. Man, guys, Ben Cohen's a laid-back, down-to-earth guy, man. I'm going to go to Vermont just to kick it with him. Him and Jerry, man. Cool guys, man. Cool, very cool guys. What's up, John? John Bois. John Bois. What'd you say, John? It just left, John. See, that's what I hate about this. It makes me, the last comment gets cut off for me. I'm going to find it, John, because I want to say what you said. I want to repeat your comment. You paid for me to see that comment. And damn it, John, we're going to see it. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a magician. Love the show from Minnesota. Fiddly Stick Johnson. See, y'all shouting out. Y'all trying to make me. Well, right there. Okay. You know, when I was back there, you know, listening to Bernie Sanders talk that crazy talk. Shut your mouth, Bernie Sanders. I was back there, fiddly sticks and gumdrops, coconut cream pies. I was there with my grandma, my grandpa, back when I was Native American. And I used to listen to the Native music because of my cheekbones. I said, Bernie Sanders, can a woman be president? He was like, what woman? You? I said, yeah, me, Bernie. You know, I said, Bernie, yeah, me. Why can't I be president? And he said, because you're a liar, Elizabeth. People don't trust you. And you're going to steal my policies. So I'm not going to steal your policies. I'm going to borrow them. And I'm going to tell everyone you said I can't be president. Because I can be president. This boys club. You know? Back in 1992, back when I was a little Republican, I believed in America. I believed in campfires and fiddly sticks down at the Piggly Wiggly, right there in good old Kentucky or Oklahoma. I can't remember where I'm from. I'm from somewhere like that, where it's flat. Flat, but the hearts are wide. Doggone it, Tim Black. You milk that hit, Tim Black. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? But you can't find anybody your size. You need to drop a few pounds. You need to drop them. You need to drop it like it's hot, Tim Black. And you need to stop talking about me. I can still win this shit, though. I'm taking selfies that other people shoot for me. And I'm at the go-kart track and the racetrack laying odds, baby. And when it comes down to it, I'm never afraid to lay that dress out on the bed. You know the dress I'm talking about. The dress with the gun in it. Yeah. Because I'm not going to take it laying down. I'm a girl. I'm one of the ladies. You're going to hear me roar. I'm still trying to figure out why is it you think that I can't be president? You guys got me tripping, man. You got me straight tripping, boo. I don't know, man. Yeah. Hey, guys, I did, in my video with Philip Agnew, I found a clip of Biden. He sound worse than Hillary. Yeah, you thought Hillary was bad with the super predators? Biden was like, These damn N-words need to all go to jail. They need to all go to jail. But why are we not locking them all up right now? We need to lock them up and hang them from trees. I mean, that's all I'm saying. We need to stop loving them and start locking them up. That's all I'm saying. Why are we locking up more blacks? Why are we pretending that they're human? I don't understand it. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to lose all my hair trying to figure out why we don't just lock all the black people up right now, because they're all super predators. They can't learn. They can't be socialized. They can only be hood ornaments, man. I don't know why we are letting them walk around and they're making babies out of wedlock and listening to rap music and eating chicken and watermelon and wearing booty shorts and watching basketball. We need to stop now playing games, Democrats. I tried to cancel Social Security. Now I want to cancel Negroes. I want to do that right now. Daggone it, stop playing here. Cut it out. Good darn it. I'm a white man from Delaware, and I say we need to get rid of the blacks right now. And I'm positive. Look, in 30 years from now, play this tape. And I'm going to stand by it because I don't give a damn. I'm Joseph Biden, KKK member, card-carrying bigot. But I mean well for everybody except blacks and Latinas. We're America, damn it. First thing we need to do is get rid of all the blacks. Second thing we need to do is we need to erase all tapes of me saying this, because I got a feeling it's going to come back and crush my presidential aspirations. Guys, I'm only exaggerating a little bit, man. Real talk, I'm only exaggerating a little bit. I'm not even really pushing it. You need to see and hear Biden in the 90s. If you was mad at Hillary and you ain't mad with Biden, you are truly a sexist. You are a misogynist. If you was mad at Hillary and you ain't mad at Biden, jump off a damn cliff, y'all. I mean that, man. Like, I don't like Hillary, but I got real reasons. But guys, real talk, y'all, real talk. There should be a rule that if someone finds a tape that incriminating, you should just quit politics. Like, all right, thank you. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gone. You leaving? Yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up. Where you going? I'm just gonna go do something else. That's all. I'm gonna put all my papers here in this pile, and I'm gonna box everything up and go find something else to do. But why? Because I said so much. I can't apologize for all that shit I said. I can't talk my way out of that. I don't have time. I'm too old. I got things to do. I can't do it. I can't be concerned with it. There's no way they're gonna believe that I didn't mean what I said it when I said it 18 times. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. It's been nice. Kiss my ass. I'm gone. That's what Biden should do, but only in American politics. If this was another country like Honduras or Switzerland, they just come get his ass, drag him out. You know, we just come, lay hands on him, and take him away. He'd be in the dungeon somewhere, just, guys got Sports Center on, could you cut Sports Center on the TV? First thing you do is cut on Sports Center. The second thing you do is get me some popcorn. Third thing you do is get this guy's out my ass. Don't make fun of man rape, Tim. Gone too far. Look, I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Watch the clip. That's all I'm saying. In a just world, he would quit. He'd be on YouTube. Joe Biden shouldn't even be able to have a YouTube channel. They'd be like, oh, this guy. They'd be, like they do when they get mad at us. People have YouTube channels or whatever. They try to get us kicked off. They would get Joe kicked off. I mean, the footage he put out, they like, look at this video. Matt Orfley was better. Matt Orfley, remember that guy? Yeah, they said he couldn't be on the Bernie's campaign because of the video he put out. Did you see Joe Biden's video? Ooh, gosh. Jesus, that didn't age well at all. He told all the blacks to go to hell. He said they were super predators with no conscience, like animals. Racist tropes. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, we can't hire that guy. But now he's running for president. Saying people doctored the video. No, that was you, mofo. That's you right there talking. There's no one. Oh, someone got in and started monkeying with the video. They started monkeying with the video. We started to monkey with the video. Ain't nobody monkey with the video, man. That's you. Jackass. Hair plugs. That's you, man. That's you, Sparkles. That's you. Alan Alda, you are not. Mr. Rogers, you are not. You're not. No, you are hateful. Hateful, old white dude. They say Bernie mean. No, Bernie's not. No, you're mean. You're the devil. Bernie's just a little high strung. You are horrible. And you see the guy, you see Biden in the video. Why? Like, you see the guy from CBS like, Jesus. He's like, hey, whoa, what? You want to be president or what? The local fishing hole? What are you? President of your own house, maybe, and that's questionable. Jill's probably like, boy, ooh, boy, file this paperwork. But then Joe Biden, why? It's like, well, why were you picking on Bernie Sanders? I thought you buried the hatchet. Why are you doing? Why? Like, oh, this guy can't. This guy's got mental problems. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with old Joe. Joe, a picnic basket short for a picnic. Came to the picnic ground without a picnic basket. Forget having a few sandwiches short. He came to the picnic. He came to the picnic ground with ice skates and a swimsuit. What's wrong with this guy, man? Trying to tell you what's wrong with this guy. All right, I'm Tim Black. Find me at Real Tim Black on Facebook and Twitter. Tim Black and Night on Instagram. I love you guys. I hate Hillary. I gotta keep it real though. Hey, whatever, man. Tulsi, get your money. I don't care. I don't think you're gonna get it. But if you can get it, get it. I hate Hillary that much. I hate Hillary so much. I want you to win. I want you to win because I don't like her. But I'd rather for you to donate that money to Haiti because she stole that money. But I don't think you're going to get it. But if you got the money, I would clap. I would still clap. That's what's so bad about Tulsi Gabbard is I don't agree with her tactics a lot, but I would still clap for her because she's better than so many people. Like, even when I disagree with her, it's like, God, really? I mean, when you go up against Hillary, it's like, I don't know how you could root against. How could you root against the person going up against Hillary? I don't even think it's possible. It's like, on this side, we got a person who killed thousands upon thousands of innocent people. And on this side, we have a person who said some things you don't like that time. Which one are you going to support? It's not even, you can't even, well, she said, I liked what she said really bothered me, man. But on this side, this is a killer we're talking about here. This is a literal killer who laughed about a man being sodomized and murdered on the streets. Then they got slavery there in Libya because of her. She stole from the people of Haiti, and she called black people super predators. And she talked about patronized blacks and hot sauce in a damn person. Horrible laugh and worst choice of attire and entitled. Be with me. I'm with her. Took everything for granted and still lies. No shame, no self-awareness. Then we got her. I don't like what you said that time, but we'll forget about it. This person you gotta go. All right, I'm gone, guys. I love you. I'm gonna check Super Chats one last time. And then we're going to be, remember, tomorrow's Super Friday, Freedom Friday. People call into the show. They speak their piece. They have their say. They do their thing. And I encourage you guys, because I talk so much, it's great to break it up with a little bit of you guys. Like, it's cool. Lets me get the vocal cords a rest, and lets you guys talk. So tomorrow, be here, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Freedom Friday show. Let's check out the Super Chat, see if I ain't left any comments. I may have everybody. David Saw says, Pete's nervous laugh sounds like Krusty the Clown. Ha ha ha! It did, didn't it? Dale, Liz, I'm running for POTUS. You can't step aside now. I'm running for POTUS. You can step aside now, basically. And last comment of the night, I think, is, damn it, I can't find it, Johnson. Oh, Biden, record players for blacks and Latinos. Record players for blacks and Latinos. Listen to the record player. Let's cut on the record player, put the thing on, let the kids listen to the. That'll make them smart. You know what'll make them smart? Books, Biden, books. And their parents not getting hustled by Wall Street and banks. That'll do it. In the wars and feed the poor. There you go, Biden. All right, guys, we're out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. We've been rolling for an hour and 18 minutes. That'll do it. I'll see you on the next one. Remember, don't let nobody take your cornbread and sprinkle some facts on them. I am gone. Oh, there you go. My name is Tim Black. You're now tuned into the most watched black independent media news network in the country. We cover politics, we cover pop culture, we cover whatever matters in your world. If it goes down, I'm covering it. We do a show, live show, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Friday nights, we got what? A call-in show. Anybody can call in. Throughout the week, we put out little clips, short clips of important news. You don't want to miss it. Stay on top of your news. Go with a reliable source. I'm there for you. TBTV, this is where it's at. Subscribe today and remember, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. Johnson.